breathing is part of the cornerstone of the well-supported parts of the pillars of singing. Breathing is very, very important. But there's one thing that comes before that. There's one thing that comes even before the breathing, and that is posture. That is how we stand. So can everybody stand, please? Okay, so where should your feet be? Roughly, very roughly, shoulders width apart. So that is roughly shoulder. If I stand like that, I'm going to fall over when I'm singing. I can't move effectively, I can't get involved, but if I'm standing with my feet roughly shoulder width apart, I've got lots of freedom. That is well planted, I'm not going anywhere. Now we don't want your knees locked, okay? What I want you to do for just now is everybody lock your knees so you've got like, you can feel the muscles tightening up here. Okay, let them loose again. Now, some of you, not all, but some of you, when you do this, just be aware of what's happening in here. Okay? Just be aware of what's happening in here. Lock your knees. Anybody feel this tighten? Yeah? Again, that later on we will talk about freedom. And even a locked knee can impact the larynx and it can make it tight, which we don't want. Right, so, loose knees. Well, somebody explained it once to me, it's like skiing. Doesn't make any sense to me at all, but loose knees. Pelvis wants to be slightly tucked under, but only slightly. And the reason for that, again, is because it gives you a little bit of a cushion here. It gives you a little bit of muscle support here for what's going on around here. Okay? So, just slightly tucked under. We get to the chest. Phrase I've been using is headlights on. And what that means is you've got your chest raised. And there's an easy way that you put yourself in that position. Feet roughly shoulder width apart, knees loose, pelvis tucked up a little bit, and then just do this. Take your arms straight over and round and feel where your chest ends up. Yeah? Do it again. Feel that lift, feel that space being created in the upper chest. Okay? Shake it up. Now try and put yourself back into that position without doing the arms. Just feel yourself lift. Okay? Got that? If you can learn to stand like this all the time, then you will do your health the world of good, you will do your back the world of good in the long run, and you will be singing better. Okay? So, standing tall, the idea is also to feel that there's a little string coming out of the top of your head. Now, I had my hair cut today just so that the string is this. If you feel, imagine there's an invisible string just here, and it's holding you up. It's holding you up. So your head, chin is not like that, not like that. Absolutely square. And now, look proud. This is how you should stand when you are singing. That doesn't mean to say you can't do all sorts of weird things, you can't move about. Of course you can. But as long as you know where this is, you can keep going back to it. Now, in this position, remembering how it felt when we breathed when we were in position 1 and position 2, in this position, take a nice big deep breath in. Go. Breathe out. And you want that breath to be fast. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay? This is how we sing. Okay? This is how we sing. So, posture and breathing, first pillar of good singing. Take a seat.